Lucas Solo here from Solo Records. I'm a songwriter from Sydney, Australia, and today I'm going to talk about how I got into songwriting. Well, it all started around July last year in 2024, and I went and saw my favourite female artist, name's like Eves Caritas, and she's like on the thumbnail. She's with me in the thumbnail. I met her and got my autograph. Got Eve's autograph. I brought her debut CD album and got her to sign it for me and everything. And she's like a really nice, down to earth, girl. And she's the one that like got me into songwriting. I've been like wanting to do it, for years and years now. And I've always like been like really good at writing, creative writing, since I was young. And I've always like loved my music. I love like my female artists, like Charlie XCX and Tove Lo, Tove Strike, like Tuba Sturka, Eves Caritas, Charlie XCX, some of the the newer ones like Sabrina Carpenter and Tate McRae. There's some really talented female artists around, I reckon, and that's what I mainly write. Like I write like dance songs and ballads for female artists, and I've like written nearly 40 songs now in 6 months. And I just like thought, I want to give this like a really hot crack because it's something that I've always wanted to do, and it's a passion that I've had burning away inside me. And I've got my own YouTube channel, like Solo Records, TikTok, and Instagram, and Twitter as well, like X, and Facebook too. The Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, they're all with my YouTube. They've all got the same handle, like at Solo Records 73. So if you want to check them out. But the way I just want to like talk about how I actually created my songs. Like once I wrote them, I needed to try and bring them to life. And I started off with a really crappy like AI music program where I had to like do the singing myself, and I disguised my voice, like made it sound like a female, and it sounded terrible, like I wasn't happy with it, and I kept on like trying to find something better, and then I came up with another one. It was called labels, yeah. And now I'm using Suno AI, which is even better. And I what I do is I input all the lyrics that I've written, like my song lyrics, and then it could happen straight away, or it could take like a few attempts, but to find the right kind of like female voice and like backing music for the song. Yeah, so sometimes I can get it with the first, because it does like two versions of the song, or create like two different versions when you generate a song. Yeah, sometimes I can get it in that first shot. Other times it will take me multiple versions that tries to do it before I can find one that I'm like happy with. Yeah, so it's not just like people say, you just like put your lyrics in and that's it. It's more than that. Like AI music programs, they're kind of like a studio in a way. Like if you can't afford to, buy your own studio or hire out a studio, then the music AI programs are the next best thing. They give you the opportunity to like bring your songs to life. Yeah, and that's what I've done, like with my songs. And I've already started like pitching my songs to record companies, like Sony and Warner, mainly those two. I've pitched a couple of songs, to them so far. I've only been doing it for like the last couple of weeks. I do like one once a week. Yeah, but that's my dream, to get my songs like professionally recorded, sung by like a real female singer, and have like real instruments, like backing instruments and everything. And I've also, like funny thing, I've also like done a lot of remixes like for my songs, like alternate versions. And I started experimenting with electro rock. Like my first 12 songs that I wrote, I've turned them all, like they all started off as like dance songs and ballads. And I've like turned them into like electro rock songs because I really feel like there's a void of like out there of a all female rock band. Like they just don't exist. Like remember the '80s, like when there was like all these like female rock bands like Vixen. Like Vixen were like my favorite female rock band, and even though they weren't like really a rock band, but there was like the Bangles. Like they were like a all female sort of. Yeah, I guess you could classify them as rock, but not like heavy rock, or anything like that. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, like the point I'm trying to make is like now, like they don't exist. Yeah, there's no like all female rock groups that that I know of. Yeah, they always have like a female lead singer, but then they'll have like the rest will be males, or they'll have like two female members and the rest will be males or something. That's not what I want. But I've like created like my own female rock band, and they're called Short Circuit. Their name I've named them after like one of my favourite movies, like in the '80s, like Short Circuit. Johnny Five. I don't know if anyone's ever seen it. It's about a robot, military robot, and that's how I came up with the name. Like shorts. That's my female rock band's name, Short Circuit. And I've like turned all my first 12 songs that were dance songs and ballads into like electro rock songs. Yeah, and one of the very first songs I ever wrote is like called "Boy Boy I'm So Into You." Like it seems to be like one of my most popular songs. And that started off as a dance song, and now I've made like an electro rock version, and it sounds awesome. And I've even like made an album. I've created an album cover and everything. It's the album's called Pump. One of the songs that I've written is called Pump as well. And they all sound like really good. Check them out on my YouTube channel. I've only put 5 of like Short Circuit songs on my YouTube channel so far. I've got to put like the rest of them on there. There's like another 7 that I've got to put up on there. It's just like taking me a while because I'm putting other songs on there as well. But that's how I got into songwriting, and it's something I've always wanted to do. But Eve Caritas, like my favourite Australian female artist, she inspired me. She's like my inspiration, and I've told her like I follow her on Instagram. And I said to her, oh, Eve's like, because she knows who I am, because I met her and everything, and like, I've like left so many comments on there. She knows who I am. And I said to her, I go, oh, Eve's, you've inspired me to like become like a songwriter. Like it's something I've always like wanted to do. Like it's been, you've ignited the fire inside me, the passion, And she said, oh, that's awesome. I'm really happy for her. But I said to her, I go, oh, I don't sort of write songs like your ones because she's more, she's not like a dance actor. Like she doesn't do dance songs or anything. She's more of just like a pop sort of artist. But I said my songs are more inspired by like Charlie XCX and all that. And she goes, "Oh, it's cool." Like she said to me, she loves Charlie XCX. And my favorite female artist is Tove Strike, like Tuva Sturka from Sweden. And Eves has like seen her like perform live in Sweden. Like I remember like when Tove was she was performing live in Sweden, and Eves was over there, and she was filming it, and she said, "Oh, at Tove Strike," and with a love heart, like she was like tagging Tove, and I forwarded it to like Tove, and I said, "Oh look, Tove, like my favourite Australian artist, Eve Caritas, she's at your concert," and Tove liked it. She liked my tweet, because I sent it to her on Twitter. I just thought it was funny, because they're my 2 favourite female artists. Well, Charlie XCX as well, but I always like say to Eve, I go, oh, when Tove like tours Australia next, you should like become like be a support act. And she goes, "Oh, I'd love that." Yeah, she's just like a really awesome chick. If you don't know who Eves is, Eves Caritas, um, yeah, look her up. Yeah, her last name's spelt like Karidas. Yeah, Caritas. Yeah. Um, yeah, and you know what? She taught me like to never give up because Eves has like been going for like about 8 years now, and she like finally like got a #1 album on the ARIA charts. And you know what made it even more impressive? She's like a fully independent artist now. Yeah, like she left her record company because she said they were like too toxic. Yeah, so she left them and yeah, and went like fully independent. She does everything herself. Like not only does she write her own songs, she makes her own music videos, promotes herself. She's an amazing girl. Yeah, one of the most like talented female artists I've ever seen. Yeah, and she's just like a true inspiration. She's my #1 inspiration. And why I started all this. So yeah, that's probably about as much as I wanted to say in this episode. I thought I'd just like try something different, like put a face to the channel because I'm a bit shy. I don't really you know sort of put myself in front of the camera. Yeah, I'm more like the shadow writer of of the songs. I don't really want to be the face of them. Yeah, I just like want to find female artists that to sing my songs like in their dance versions forms or ballad forms or all female rock group that can sing my songs as the electro rock versions. Yeah. So yeah, like check out my music on my channel. There's something on there for everybody. Depending on what you like. But you could like just like dance songs, ballads. Everyone loves my ballads. Yeah, I don't know where it comes from, like inside me, but like, I've just written some incredible ballads. Yeah, "Falling for You," it's my most viewed song. Yeah, it's like over 800 views now. Yeah, and yeah, everyone loves that one. "Alone," that's another one of my ballads. "Don't Want to Be Lonely," yeah, that's another one that's like doing really well. Yeah, and then like I said, some of my electro rock songs. Well, check out "Boy Boy I'm So Into You" because that's a dance song as well as like an electro rock one, and they both sound really good. And I've got a song called "This Bitch Is Lit." uh, um, yeah, that started off as a dance song too, and it's also like an electro rock song. You should hear the electro rock version, like by Short Circuit. Yeah, because I even like make. I forgot to say this. I even like make photos of like Short Circuit, like that, using an AI program. Yeah, I've done like all the work for the record companies for like Sony or Warner. Like, if they want, I'm going to pitch it to them as well. I'm going to say, look, there's a gapping hole like in the music industry for a all-female rock band, and I'm going to say, look, I've written, 12 songs. Well, actually, I've written more. I've written like about 14 or 15 of them. But that would suit them. And I'm going to say, look, I've come up with the image, like photos of them, what they could look like. I've even like designed an album cover for. I've done all the work. All they have to do is find like the real Short Circuit, put them together, and record my songs that I've written for them. But you know what? It's so hard to like get their attention. Like they must get like like hundreds of emails every week. All the people doing the same thing as me, just like emailing their demos. Like, and I think to myself, what chance do I have of like somebody just like opening my email, not let alone like listening to the song, but you know what I mean? Like just actually opening my email, like getting that far. Yeah, and I thought the other night, I thought, I might get so desperate that I might like go down to like the Sydney Sony and Warner music head offices and wear a suit and stuff and just like try and get past security and try and pitch my songs. Break into like a meeting room or something. Give me 5 minutes. I just like want 5 minutes. I can show you like I've got some like amazing songs. Yeah, so yeah, I've tried like things like Bandcamp and Spotify and what are some other ones? Tune FM and yeah, there's like these other sort of ones like you can like put your music on for like people to listen to. But the thing is, like, it's just like it's like crickets. No one hears them because unless you've got sort of promotion, like you're promoted and stuff. Like, there's these companies that that you can pay that can like promote you, like on Spotify and all that, to get you noticed. But but it costs like hundred. You can spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, or just to do it. And yeah, and that's just to get noticed. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, just trying to get your songs heard, into the right hands. And I know I've got some like really good songs. Like I've got a lot of feedback, from people. One of my subscribers on YouTube, right? I've got a song called "Kiss" on there, and he said to me, he goes, "Oh, I can really hear Sabrina Carpenter like singing this," and it meant like so much to me. Like made me so happy. Just that one person like saying that, it makes me keep going. Like it makes me want to just keep going. Yeah, because when he said that, I thought, oh yeah, I can really see it as well. Like her singing that. It's something that she would sing. It's really catchy, like really catchy dance song. Yeah, made me happy. Yeah. So yeah, I love my music as well. Like I go to like all concerts and stuff like that. Like, I've seen like Electric Six, Fun Loving Criminals, Toe Flow, Charlie XCX, Def Leppard with Cheap Trick, Aerosmith. Um, who else did I see? Just trying to think. Yeah, they're the main kind of ones that I've seen, like a few Aussie bands like Boom Crash Opera in 1927, and yeah, seen Ash, this band called Ash. They're from Ireland. Yeah, they're like a rock band. Yeah, I love my music. I don't, yeah, and of course I've seen Eves, like Eves Caritas. I want to see like Tove Strike, like Tuba Sturka. She came to Australia in 2018, and I didn't discover it till like the end of 2019. And I kept asking her on Twitter and stuff and Instagram, like, oh, you got to come back to Australia. And she goes, yeah, I'll be back and all that. That was like 2 years ago that she said she'll be back. She still hasn't been back. Yeah, and I'm dying to see it because apparently I've watched her like perform live on YouTube like hundreds of times. And yeah, she's the most incredible female artist I've ever seen, like, perform. Yeah, she's got like such a stage presence. She reminds me of like Martika. Like, I know, if you know Martika, she sang like Toy Soldiers back in the late 80s. Yeah, it was like a big hit. She also did a cover of I Feel the Earth Move and all that. Yeah, she was like my favourite female artist growing up when I was a teenager. I had like a huge crush on her. Yeah, and yeah, like Tove like reminds me of Martika a lot. Yeah, just like in terms of stage presence, they're both got like amazing stage presence and all that as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, but like back to like writing songs. I thought I'd just like say too. I try to like make my songs really catchy and like tell a story in them as well. And this goes back to like what I was saying earlier. Like I've always like been really good at story writing, and I incorporate that into my songwriting. Now I try and tell a story like when I'm writing the songs. Yeah, because I want it to sound interesting to the listener. Yeah, not just some boring piece of crap. And I try to make a song that I'd want to listen to because I think like not bragging or anything, but I think I've got really good taste in music and I've got a good ear for music and I can tell like what sounds like a hit. Yeah, and try and make a real catchy chorus, because that's what drags people in, what gets their attention. So yeah, I make sure that I have a really catchy chorus. Yeah, that's one of my tips. Like if you're ever going to try and start songwriting, yeah, first come up with like a good name for a song, then a catchy chorus, and then you just like build your song around that. But like, yeah, I'll tell you like one of the mistakes that I made when I first started songwriting, because I'd never like done this before. When I first started writing my first few songs 6 months ago, I wrote them too short. And then when I put the lyrics into the AI music program, it turned like the third verse, like it repeated the second verse as the third verse on about 6 of the songs. Yeah, and it doesn't really seem to annoy like people that have listened to them. Yeah, they say, oh, we still really like them. But like I'm a perfectionist, and it's always like bugged me. It's always annoyed me. And so I've done like a lot of remixes of my earlier songs, and I've like written like a new third verse for them. Yeah, like for example, like yeah, boy, I'm so into you. This bitch is lit. What are some of the other ones? The Pleasure Dome. That's one of my dance songs. Uh, Party Drugs. Yeah, that's another one of my dance songs. Um, Fast Lane. Yeah, another one of my dance songs about car racing. Yeah, they all suffered the same sort of fate, like where they repeated the second verse as the third verse. Yeah, so I wrote new third verses for them. Oh, and Tonight I Can Be a Fantasy. Yeah, that's another one as well. Yeah, but the new version of yeah, you got to check it out. Tonight I Can Be a Fantasy. It's called like the Ultimate Fantasy Remix. Yeah, it sounds amazing. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It sounds finished like after all these months. Like after 6 months, yeah, I finally feel like it's complete, because yeah, it's I was never like really 100% happy with it, but now like with the new third verse and all that, yeah, it sounds really complete. Oh, same with another one of my songs, Fucked Up. I wrote a song called Fucked Up. Yeah, it's about like a girl that gets cheated on, and yeah, she's just really confused. Like she's saying that she loves the guy still, but then she hates him at the same time. Yeah, I've done a new version of that as well. Yeah, just check them all out. Yeah, you'll really like them, I reckon. Mm. Yeah, well that's about it. This is like the first episode. Yeah, like I said before, I'm gonna just try something different. Put my face to the channel a bit more, and hopefully I can get more interaction, like with the comments. Like I really want people to subscribe to my channel and to comment like on all my videos. Yeah, because I love the interaction. I always like reply back to everyone's comments. And yeah, another thing, if you're a female Australian singer and you're interested in becoming like the real singer to my songs, then drop me a line. Let me know. You can email me at solorecords73 at gmail.com, or just leave a message on here. I'll get back to you. Or if you want to be part of a all-female rock band, yeah, contact me as well, because I'm interested in that as well. And yeah, maybe I can get you to sing my electro rock versions of my songs. Yeah, so yeah, just check them out, and let me know like what do you think, everyone. Well, that's about it. I don't want to like make the video too long, because I don't like watching videos that are too long myself. So this has gone for like nearly 25 minutes now. But yeah, I'll make a second episode and talk about something else like next week. This is just something I wanted to try. Okay, I hope it gets a lot of views. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm a bit shy, so yeah, it's taken me a bit of courage to do all this. I'm just having a wine just to calm the nerves. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, check out Solo Records. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things, and I'll catch you later, guys. Ciao.